Hello, hello, this is Nina from the Happy Hippie, and I'm here to do a mini reading for you. If there was something in the title that kind of drew you in here, there is a message for you here. So let us just see where we go with this. Let's pull 3 cards. The Lovers. High Priestess. Oh, wow. And Wheel of Fortune. Oh, wow. Wow, wow, wow. There are 3 major arcana cards here. Wow, that's beautiful. Okay. This for me, since the Lovers, which is kind of regarding a love relationship or partnership, you know, in any way, shape, or form, is next to the High Priestess, which has to do with our connection with the spiritual world. I would say that this has to do with your connection to you as a higher self, to the spiritual world, spiritual team, to God's source energy. You know, take that as it resonates. You had the Wheel of Fortune. So for me, this card is also very much about your Akash, your life purpose, your meaning of life. But it can also, excuse me, mean that your luck is turning. Okay, it's turning in your favor. So for me, this can be a message for somebody out there saying, hey, your connection to spirit can actually be the way forward, can actually be your work, can actually be a way for you to move forward in life. Okay. It might be that your Akash, sorry, it's really getting to my throat today, that there is something in your Akash that you're supposed to see, something in, people also call this card karma, but I'm very reluctant to use the word karma because the word karma has been misunderstood in so many ways, because karma has nothing to do with duality or making things right or whatever. That has been misunderstood. But anyways, it has to do with your way through life, the way you are going through life. Either if you are meant to work within the spiritual field, or if you're meant to work, at least let spirit or your higher self participate a lot more in your everyday life. I'm also using the Angel Answers Pocket Oracle here for some additional messages. What do you have to tell the people watching now? God, source, energy, spirit, light, field, whatever you want to call it. Let's see. What do you have to tell them? What do you want them to know? Okay, there were 2 cards that flew out here, so let's look at them. Let go. Okay. For some of you, I'm hearing let go of fear. Okay, let go of fear. If you were somebody who felt like it hit you in the gut when I talked about maybe working within the spiritual field, I feel like the message here is let go of the fear. Okay, they got you. You're always safe in the arms of spirit. Unlikely. Okay. Okay, so for some of you, you have been feeling like this is not going to work, or I'm going to make a fool of myself. I can't do this. Making a fool of yourself, things going wrong is very unlikely. Okay, that's one message, and I'm getting chills when I'm saying that. So that was important for somebody. But unlikely might also be that you have seen a certain path, you have seen a certain way, a certain a certain way that things are supposed to go, a certain way that things are supposed to look in order for you to move forward. But it's very unlikely that's going to show up exactly the way that you have seen it, okay? Because very often when we ask for Spirit's help, it gets shown to us, but we can't see it because we are so in our head regarding how it's supposed to look that we can't see the signs, okay? So then that's the message with unlikely. It's very unlikely that it's going to happen exactly as you have thought or exactly as you have asked. Okay, underneath this deck, we're going to look forgiveness. So there might be something within your wounding from before, from this human journey, where you need to let go, and you need to forgive and let go of something within your energy field before you can really step into having this clear connection with spirit. Either just walking alongside spirit in your life with whatever you're doing, or you starting up something that has to do with some sort of spiritual practice. So in order for you to let go, there is something about forgiveness. So you have to feel into if that resonated for you. Now, I also want to do, just for the hell of it today, this crystal ball pocket oracle. So if you have a question, then you can ask it now, and then I'll see what pops up here for you. But remember, a no isn't always a no. It might be not this, but something else. A yes isn't always a yes, you know. So we will look at it when we get into... Okay, can you make it pop, or should I just pull one card 3 more times? 1, 2, 3. Okay, then I'll have to pull. I'll do this today because this deck is very small. Okay, let's see where I want to go. There. Go, the time is right. Yeah, okay, cool. So that was just confirmation on whatever this was for you. This connection to spirit in whatever form that comes to you. You know, it's time. But there might be that you need to let go of something. There might be forgiveness that you need to look into, forgiving somebody. And remember that sometimes we have to forgive even though nobody has said they're sorry. So, you know, that's another message as well. That moving into, you know, letting go of what I call low vibrational frequencies and getting into a more higher frequency you will kind of have to let go of some stuff because the anger, resentment, sadness, trauma, all that has a very dense vibration. It's very dense energy, and we need to let that go in order for us to step into a vibration that is vibrating a lot faster, okay, or higher, if you will. Higher isn't necessarily better or worse than, but it's a different kind of energy and it vibrates a lot quicker. So this low vibrational energy needs to go, and in order for it to go, we need to feel it through our nervous system. That's the only way to let it go. So if you're carrying resentment or hatred or discontent about somebody, in order for you to let that go, you actually need to forgive. And even though that person has never said they're sorry, they might never ever do that. Especially if there's a narcissist, you know, in your life, they might never ever say they're sorry, but you still have to forgive. And if you can't forgive the person, or you can't forgive what they did to you, at least forgive in the sense of their higher self is still of light, okay? So you can give the forgiveness in that sense too, and see that they are also just a spiritual being having a human experience. So if you can look at it from that perspective, then maybe you can find it in your heart to forgive and then let go, because that low frequent energy needs to go out of your system to for you to move forward into what I see here with the High Priestess and the Wheel of Fortune, okay? And they say that go, the time is right. It's now. It's now or never, I'm kind of feeling for some of you also. It's time to let go of this and step into where you're supposed to be. You're somebody who is highly in connection with God source energy, the field, spirit, call it what you will. And maybe you're supposed to work with it, or maybe at least you're supposed to walk hand in hand in balance, co-creating with your higher self through this life, okay? So this is a big nudge from spirit for you to take another step on that path, on that involvement for you, okay? So that was the reading for today. Thank you so much for participating. Till the next time I see you.